guys to the 100 dart challenge. Today we are looking at a magazine blaster. Finally taking a look at the Apollo. It will have a 7-round magazine in it. Only one, nothing more. This blaster is top prime. Holds a 7-round magazine. Releases on the back. Fat, chunky handle. And is a very weird blaster, because this is the very first rival blaster. But it's just a really weird looking blaster. You know, Nerf did not know what they were doing in 2014 when they first brought this out. First of all, this is not stock, but it's also not bad. It's not terrible. It's just literally a square, but it actually works. Issue is this top bar is honestly terrible. It's hard to prime. It's not comfy to grab. The blaster has a ting sound, which no other rival blaster really has that ting sound. And it's just weird. Honestly, it is 7 rounds. It is going to be a magazine-fed blaster, so I'm guessing this thing's going to be pretty good. I really don't know how good. If you can tell, it is slightly modified with 2 color of the blue and red shells, and I took the locks out, but I haven't done anything else to it. So, yeah, with nothing else to say, let's take this thing to the 100 dart challenge to see where it lands and see how good it is. If you do not know what the 100 dart challenge is, I take a blaster, I run 100 rounds through it, and see where it lands all time on the 100 dart challenge ranking list. We have so many blasters now, so let's see what this guy can do on the range, shall we? Hello guys, welcome to the 100 dart challenge, and today, I should just set this up beforehand, shouldn't I? I'm terrible at doing that. Today is the very first magazine-fed blaster. Does this work? Honestly, kind of. I think it's easier just loading though. 7 rounds of capacity, 1 magazine in the Apollo. Isn't this the Apollo? Yeah, I think so. The very first Nerf blaster ever. I mean, not Nerf, gosh. Rival blaster ever. And with that, let's get this started, shall we? Now, actually, when this one came out, it was honestly pretty hype. People really liked this idea. Even though this blaster, the top prime thing, bar, just is awful. It just kind of sucks. But it's functional. Because there was videos of, you know, when I was a kid. I mean, there still are, but you know, like actual like mobster videos and army videos, and I watched the series of this guy who was the leader, and he would, when he showed up, it was all like scary and stuff as a kid. Anyways, it's not really anymore, but this was his main weapon, and that kind of made me think that rival could, like, you know, break skin and would be the hardest thing ever, but it wasn't really. And when I actually got this, I was kind of disappointed because it hurt less than Mega, but it was fun. It was a fun thing. This was near the end of me and my original Nerf group, and we would just I would be on top of a play toy and I would be trying to snipe them because they had the range, but it was just so, because they just kind of floated everywhere. Okay, that dart sucked. Oh, that's not good. The rounds just kind of floated everywhere, and it was honestly really fun. Ah, that round hit me in my arm. This round. And like Rival still flies really far. It's just inaccurate and slow. I think we have 2 more reloads, or can I fit everything into this? Nope, I can't. I have 1 round left. Last round. Pause. Okay. It was in the 2 minutes. When we get to the listing, all of them, it will be there. But this is in the 2 minutes. And honestly, a bit faster than I thought it would be. Or even slower. I didn't really expect any. I thought this thing would make top 10. But I didn't think it would go under 2. Just because how the loading works and stuff. And this thing digged into my hand. This thing was awful. So, let's just get to the recap. So where does the Apollo rank all time? It sits 7th, breaking into the top 10, and is now barely breaking 3 minutes, coming at 2:57. That is the highest that the 2-minute range is seen, but it did get under 3. It's 7th all time now, and being the first magazine-fed blaster, 7th is definitely surprising to me. I thought it would be higher, but 7th is nothing to scoff at. That is an insane time, falling a few seconds from the Chronos, which I'm surprised about, because that's an internal magazine blaster that holds less rounds. But with that, let's just get to the recap, shall we? So how did the sweet Apollo do? It did pretty dang well, taking its spot in the top 10. Yes, does it have a magazine, and of course, even if it's just one, pretty good chance of making the top 10. But for the Apollo, with all its time and passing and stuff like that, for being the very first Rival Blaster and having this crappy top prime that everyone hated, honestly, aiming it, even without this, would be difficult, just because it's just a square. And for not having a stock, it's actually pretty comfy. I'm impressed with what this thing does. If you don't know, this thing, I just removed the locks and I put another shell piece on it. That's it. That's all I did. Not modified at all. It does the job. It does well. And Nerf in 2014, you were cooking with this. And then it went to shit. a handful of years later. But yeah, overall, it did really well. Issues is the handle's too dang thick and really was not great after a while. And it's really tingy when you fire this guy. It's too tingy. That was just hurting it just hurt my ears. This is the first blaster that has somewhat hurt my ears. Top Prime is actually, even though it's this small little piece of plastic, I like it, honestly. It's smooth, it's nice feeling. It's just a heavy prime. That's the only issue. Trigger's fine. It's still one of the triggers that go up, which I'm not a fan of. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the 100 Drug Challenge. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!